Ever just stop and think, what would my day even look like without my phone or my laptop? In this explainer, we're going to dive into how technology hasn't just tweaked our lives, it's completely rewritten the rules. We'll get into how it's made things easier, way more efficient, and yeah, a lot more fun too.
This quote right here really nails it. It's not just about cool gadgets anymore, is it? It's about how the very idea of a comfortable lifestyle has totally changed. I mean, technology is basically the foundation we've built our modern world on. So let's kick things off with the big picture. We're not talking about technology as just some add-on. Nope. It has fundamentally flipped the script on our standard of living and how we do, well, pretty much everything. And this is really the core idea from our source material. Life isn't just simpler, it's actually more enjoyable because of tech. So let's look at some real-world examples that bring this to life, starting with maybe the biggest change of all, how we connect with each other. So how is all this really played out for us? Let's start with communication. For so many of us, this is where the change has been absolutely mind-blowing and honestly super personal. Just look at this difference. It's wild, right? The whole idea of waiting weeks or even months for a letter feels like something out of a history book. Today, distance barely even matters. We've gone from a world that ran on patience to one that runs on instant connection. So how in the world do we make that jump? Well, it's all thanks to tools like these. Our cell phones put the entire world in our pockets, and then apps like WhatsApp and FaceTime took it to another level, letting us not just hear, but actually see the people we love in real time, no matter where they are. Okay, so talking to each other has totally changed. But what about the other stuff? The nuts and bolts of our daily lives, from running errands to planning a vacation. Let's see how tech has simplified all of that. And the impact here is just huge. You can buy pretty much anything from your couch, watch a brand new movie in bed, and at the same time, businesses can reach their customers in ways they never could before. It's a total reimagining of what everyday life even means. And travel is such a perfect example of this. I mean, not that long ago, planning a trip involved travel agents, big, clunky paper maps, and a whole lot of guesswork. Now, all that power is right in your hands. You can research, book, and find your way around all on your own. It's a total game changer. All right, let's switch gears to another massive transformation, the absolute revolution in how we get our hands on information, how we learn, and even how we store knowledge. It's so easy to take this for granted. We've literally gone from needing entire rooms full of filing cabinets to having almost unlimited storage in the cloud. Research that used to take days in a library, now you can do it in minutes from anywhere. And of course, this completely changes everything for education. Our source points out that technology has made learning not just easier, but more comfortable and fun. With online courses and the internet, students have access to a universe of knowledge that was just unimaginable before. Okay, so we've talked about all the amazing benefits, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Our source material is really balanced, and it's super important we touch on a note of caution it brings up. And here it is. This is the big warning. Just because we can be connected 24/7 doesn't mean we should be. There's a real need to find a healthy balance, because being plugged in all the time just isn't right for everyone. So what's the secret? It all comes down to being intentional. This slide really sums up the advice from our source. It's about moderation, right? Being smart about risks like cybercrime, and using tech to actually learn useful stuff. And I gotta say, I love that last one. Using all these incredible tools to actually carve out time to really truly connect with people. And that brings us to the final and maybe most important question. After seeing all the ways technology can make life better, we have to ask ourselves, are we mastering these tools to build the lives we want, or are we letting them call the shots? Definitely something to think about.